Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nika. Long time no see. Not like I just posted a video. I figured I'd try something new. I haven't tried anything new since like 2021. It's been a bit. But I figured instead of doing like the same story time video, giving part 2 to Polska, there will be a part 2. I promise. But not today. I figured I'd, as I said before, try something new and show off a speed paint I did because, I'm such an artist, guys. No, I am. I literally have an Instagram, Neek's Art. Anyways, promo aside, I got commissioned to do a logo for a small business called Centuries of War. Link in the description. I figured I'd show off like the speed paint process for 2 reasons. One, I recorded all of it, which is crazy because I usually never record me drawing because I take so long to draw. It's like insane. Like I will start drawing something and I will not get it done for like 2 years. It's kind of bad sometimes. Lately I've been okay, but that's because there's no school. So my second reason is just to kind of like show it off. I don't know. I draw a lot. Maybe not as much as I want to now, but still I do like to draw and I kind of like to show off what I draw. So yeah. Anyways, here's the start of the actual speed paint. So as I said before, this is a logo that I made for a small business called Centuries of War. They create these World War II products that are in 1/18th scale, and I just think they're so cool because I don't know, like making stuff is of course like cool, and all of the stuff is like 3D printed and like hand painted if it is painted. And the owner of the shop, he goes and like designs everything himself. I think it's so cool because it's of course things are cool like when you don't know how to do them, but I don't know, I just think everything like turns out really well. But anyways, he messaged me and he's like, hey, can you make a logo for me? And I was like, make a logo? Because I have not made logos before. I don't know if you could tell from this video, but maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'll let you be the judge of that. But also, like, making logos, like, big. Like, I don't know. I think logos are, like, big things. Because, like, if you have a bad logo, people are like, I don't know if I like them. So, like, I don't know. I had to make sure this one was, like, really, really good. I'm also just a perfectionist at heart. So that also ties into it. But what the whole logo is supposed to be overall is an American soldier during World War II, except I did not pay attention in history class. I don't know how soldiers look, but it was good to be able to have like the little like reference pictures so I could be like, how does things on a uniform look? How does a uniform look? So it was just a good like practice to be able to kind of like replicate something. I suppose that's the word I should use, because a lot of the times I kind of just draw whatever I want. So good practice overall. But anyways, enough of me yapping. I'll let you watch some of the speed paint on its own. I won't distract you. part we're getting at now, it's, oh my gosh, it looks like such a struggle. I struggled so hard with this head for like no reason, because I am not very good at perspective majority of the time. I don't know why I like to draw things like kind of forward facing or like slightly to an angle, but this one is like downward. So I was like, how do I do that and make it look normal? So I had to go and like pull up like the posing figure sites to like aim the head just so it could like look decent, because otherwise it would look a little interesting in my opinion. Also, making the helmet, I was struggling with like the little like line thing that goes across, like the green band. I don't really know why. I was hardcore struggle, I guess. So this was another interesting part that I reached, because I had to go and iterate on the arm, because originally it was like flat, as you could see from before, but I had to do it where it held the helmet. And I hope you guys enjoy my little drawing on the side. I think I'm so good at anatomy, but doing this all was like a good anatomy test to see like what does a normal arm really look like when it's like holding something, because like what I was drawing before was just not entirely the best, because like why is it like a dinosaur? But don't worry guys, don't worry, it does get fixed, I swear. But I do like how you guys can see like the whole like thought process my brain is going for in this whole drawing, especially with the arm, because I think the arm's the thing that I changed up the most, because everything else kind of stayed relatively the same. Okay, the head is an exception, but I feel like after I got it like down position, then we were all good. But the arm had many different phases until it got to the final phase, which was like an actual normal arm. But overall I do like the arm, so I can't wait for you guys to see how it actually ends up looking in a bit. At this point, I started taking like a different approach to shading. I typically only shade like very minimally, and it usually doesn't stand out as much. But the original concept for this was that it was going to be a black and white kind of shadowy type drawing, until I realized that doing that kind of erases a lot of the features, and I didn't know if it would like actually depict the soldier that well, but at the time then this is what we were working with. The picture pops up ever so often, but you could see me kind of backtracking on that and then just adding shading wherever I thought it was needed, just so it didn't overpower like the actual drawing itself. But now we're at my favorite part, the coloring. I know I didn't show like half of this coloring. It's gonna pan up and it's gonna show half of it colored. My bad, I forgot. But I love coloring. It's so calming because you just put it on a different layer and then you just scribble all you want. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. It's so fun to like, you know, color. I don't know, that's just what I think. So once I got to the point of like drawing the floor that the soldier stands on, that's where I felt like a little bit out of my element, just because I typically draw the characters and not like background atmospheric elements. But this was like a nice little challenge. Do I think I did it justice? I don't know. It was just a good practice overall to try and just like learn how to make everything look natural instead of just like little rectangles that just coincidentally go together and then like maybe they look like bricks. But I also had to try and blend it with the rest of the background. I know that the background's not colored right now, but still it had to blend, because like having just a circle of it is like really out of place, and I was like, I can't have it out of place, that would look dumb. So yeah. With making this specific part of like the typography, then I definitely could have taken a better approach with like curving the letters. However, this is my first time even having to curve letters before Photoshop, because now I have Photoshop finally. But I used a vector layer to try to align all of them, which, I mean, for aligning them myself, I think turned out relatively good. Like, props to me for trying to make it even. But could I have gone a different way? Yes. But I'm proud of this. Did I make the letters? No. But I still think they look good, and they kind of match serious tone. It's not like a whimsy kind of text. That's why I've chosen, of course, but still. I don't know. I have to gush about it. I like how the wording came out. I don't know. I'm such a like font girl, especially now after doing like graphic design stuff in college. So like I just love like aesthetics, making things match. So like this was my kind of jam. So this was the finished product of all of that drawing. Overall, it took almost 5 hours to complete, but I think that it came out pretty good personally. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And 2 notes before I end the video. I have my art Instagram. I said it before. This one was posted on my art Instagram, but there's also other drawings that are posted there as well if you want to check them out at Neek's Art. And I have a YouTube Instagram, Nika the Star. And second thing, I will be getting the Polska video out. Hopefully it'll come out within the next month of this being posted. However, don't quote me on that. We'll see. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye-bye.